from the break. If you just joined us, you're right on time. This is the HB Pulse on Home Base TV. My name is Victoria Beko Danso. You can also call me Akosia Sika Gold. And it's Wednesday's edition of the HB Pulse. Remember, before we went on that break, I told you that I'm going to have one of the biggest CEOs ever on Facebook. And you know, the kind of lives he's been touching in and outside of social media is mind-boggling. He's a philanthropist, a humanist, generous to a fault, and his words of wisdom. Miriam may be sad to say, and you be out yet or ahifie, and I say on the or exclusive rights to ABI angel be I born or heaven or no, you say on the Proverbs in Kwa and Umeshi day in Womano. Because sometimes when you read some of his writings, you wonder, where did this man get all these from? But then, Emi say, Ubia, any senior, Unyankupon, Ebono, any shra. This morning, we are really privileged to have the CEO of the Billionaires Academy. So my catcher said, me, I'm a proud member. So once more, special greetings to all the Academy people. Obia your world to the TBH. And for those who have joined via social media, thank you so much. I've been joined in the studio by Hayford Osei Bempa, popularly known as Hayford Nomorewalls, the CEO of Billionaires Academy. We want to delve into his life, saying that how has his life taken shape in Tia, in Shra Nyankopon Eddie Shranon. He's decided, say he's not going to be selfish. Nyansa ene adoma nyamedi adomo oni ubia ebe eche. Hayford Nomorewalls is my guest for today. Bossu, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the HP Pulse. Now, what to say? I don't pay me who said Bogano edimu pao.
Oh, say I know the
Sao
one shirt.
Sa
Dibia say
ya then yanko ponsi. And more about the by HP Pulse so. Okay, and I remember said the first time I shared the flyer on my status, someone came and said, "Hey, Akosia, you are coming to interview this person." And I'm saying, "Yes." No, say, "Hey, me pet the way I was chopper or social media." And he said, "Obi bisa ebia." For our viewers, this might probably be the first time someone is coming across the name Nomorewalls. Mpacho Hayford Osei Bempa oyeni paben on a wine.
Let me use this opportunity to greet each and everyone, those on Billionaires Academy and the whole Ghana, so Africa. Greetings to each and everyone. And Hayford Nomorewalls or 7.
One mature voice,
it will come. So
yeah, build it up.
The philosophy starts with one.
Okay. Yeah. What shall I ask you?
So I come from Finso North.
Okay.
And to one Dynamo and Simon. So they gave birth to me 131st night.
Okay.
And I grew up in Kumasi. Started schooling from KO to Bishop Sapon to Swami Holy Rosary. So as at class 4, I was selected to be the SP.
Okay.
For
class 4.
6. Yeah. So
oh, really?
I was just doing one or two things. Class 6, school prefect for Swami Roman to St. Joseph's in Anumani Panta. That's a place to Asante Mine. To a lot of, and I came back to the street after SHS to struggle small. I left everything and I was just doing a business, going to Boko for onions. From there, I'll be a car meet kakra. From there, na Okoko, Obembeng. Those people who want to see life, the park is so bonfire. So I just have to join them to know how things will go. From there, we just come to like that is Nomorewalls. You just be a street boy. So if somebody say who is Hayford or 7 Pa, Just from Kumasi, and a street boy on the street of Edrum. When you reach Hello FM, you just ask, where is it for the original town? And that, you know. So, if somebody asks, who is it for Nomorewalls, that is.
Okay. And see, for you, no, your life did not have a clear-cut direction to say, Mofrebia, ya wona to fear, sebi, ebi wom, into when say me go school, ha, if you are me secondary school, me go say, I say, wow, for I'm mapping out, or life, Eddie, at two or ama, what then they just say, after SHS, and wow, shall say, Obra, because maybe Nifi, and one and street, no, ya would dentina, ebi, I'll say, oh no, let me also go and hustle for myself.
Okay. We don't have a child born today to be a madman. But as time goes on, situations and circumstances can direct you. And I might not know say this was what I wanted to be. It just came as I'm going now.
Circumstances.
Yeah, circumstances, you know. I just live myself. I once told somebody to teach me how to swim. Because in JJ, you have to leave yourself to whatever happens, you know, and just trust God. So, and no other work. Yeah, I don't know. Say, tomorrow they will be calling me on BBC or anywhere, but today I know you've called me here.
Yeah.
So whatever will happen tomorrow will be my thought today.
Okay.
And so yes, I lay something for you to come. Say, Freeman, there is something. No. There's evidence there.
Okay.
Yeah, but those people now. How can I be distinguished? It has to take discipline.
Okay.
So it takes discipline to be distinguished from them. So I have to change the Egypt calculation of mass says, let's add up, we will get. And God wanted to use Israel to change some circumstances. No, give it out, you will get. So I just chose. Let's give it out. I'll get to where I am now.
And yours is giving out.
Yeah.
And only with secrets.
Yeah, not even my secret. That is how nature says.
Okay. There
is no way you can take. We give all bigger things out to the ship from abroad. It means anything big.
Okay.
You have to give everything bigger to the shipper. No ship. Everything big be a pass on the sea. So if this is that, and you want to get big things out, are you the one to hold it, or you have to give out? I'm just asking a question. You have to give out. And secondly, if you want to fly with the airplane, you can't take big things. Everything is being calculated.
Okay.
We have kilos. So I cannot use my car 74 float plane. I have to leave them behind. So flying, you have to leave things behind. When you get the things and you want to bring it out, you have to leave it behind. So we leave both of them. We leave it.
Okay, so Mami Misao, you have a passion when it comes to the youth. You have a passion when it comes to Ghana for ye. But normally, say, at least in our societies and families, you know, obi a so obi so me so have arrived. My co-programs our be pakika na amount for budget so. But since I started following you, know, I say you always want to help people to rise up. You don't always want to be just the center of attraction, but with those within your circle and anyone you come into contact with at all. You want to do it. What gave you that kind of mentality? Say, amount for I know you've spoken about giving up there, but unfortunately, that is not what we are witnessing in our system now. What's the game changer?
You see, West aspect say if say obi so obi adium so na was medase. Let's go deeper to the word Asante called medase. Mediadia mawa also dasi. So you come and be under me. So I have to check your lifting to lift me.
I have to check your lifting to lift me.
Yeah.
I see.
So when you take all the network marketing, like any network marketing, say Makumu products. Before I go up, they say I have to go and bring people. So why should I tell them that I am selling this? Come into it, as if they are helping you, but it is their rising. So they say we should not copy anything white, but sometimes you can copy one. All this white, they just went to where they are now. People just rushing there because of how they think.
Okay.
They have to give out first. And what is their philosophy guiding this? You see, we have to trace to a root of everything, how things started. Before I came out first, I didn't see, but I can see others to know mine. Yeah, work right now, but he has to give out. What did you do? But I didn't know people. So the first thing is he no need for the kid nuclear ability, but he has to bring something out before you get it.
You feel the tummy.
Yeah, so if something is not in, if something is not out,
something cannot go in.
Even though even if you let it go in, doctors will prescribe something for you that you get headache. They will tell you, say, no, go for conspiracy, this and that, to ease yourself before you take. So you yourself, system will tell you that.
You give out and
every
you take
morning. Not common giving out. Every morning. Before you start the day. Not me saying, before you start the day, before you start the thing, before we are talking of the word start, foundation, beginning. So this building that we are in, I can see a lot of decoration, more painting, but there is a foundation down there. We don't even touch it. We're forgetting the foundation. We don't paint it. The foundation doesn't show itself, but that is the pillar of this building. So there was something down. They gave something first for this to rise.
Yeah.
So if you want to rise, who have to come and tell you to hold things?
And okay, I mean the conversation and how this man speaks, is in Proverbs. I say Bibia akwakoye ebebu and it takes deep understanding for you to get where he's coming from. Basically, say I had to say no preaching be amiko preaching. When you have something in your hands, it will be very difficult for you to receive something else. As I have this mobile phone in my hand, how can I receive something unless I empty my hand so that what is coming, I can receive it? The same thing God created us as human beings. Something has to give for you to receive. Programming every morning something has to come out and then something goes inside. Iford Osei Bempa is my guest and we're talking exclusively with him. We want to look at his life, his life's journey, and what even coming up with the word Billionaires Academy. Of all the names, why did you decide to use Billionaires Academy?
You see, one time somebody was saying that everybody should mention amount God should give to them.
Okay.
Somebody say I want 100,000. Somebody say no, go to million. Somebody say okay, me I want 100 million. Somebody say no, go ahead, billion. So somebody say okay, me too, I want 100 billion. One guy was there say I want 1,000 quadrillion. You see, we are in for exploit. You have to end at the last point. So each and everyone has to come to a point of rejoicing at the billion level.
Okay.
And I have to create an academy, a school, to school them to make exploits. So it's just a school that you have to know what to do to receive a billion, and it has to move with its name. To get a billion, come to this academy.
Okay.
So Billionaires Academy.
Okay, so let's go back to our life story. We see we SHS no, and say now we made kakra, ukoboko, kofa, onions, uton, tadie kakra. After that, no, what happened?
Oh, okay. So during the time now, I just tried to go to seminars.
Okay.
I just wanted to know the life, because where I'm coming from now, we don't go to SHS more, if you know. It seems I'm the first person I'm going to call SHS from my life.
Okay.
So what must I do? They have to change the lifestyle. Conferences like you see at Nasari coming to Kumasi, like what I'm coming. I'm holding the race now. I'm just paying my quota to them. Bones TG Jakes at your conference, Manpower. Bones Yongi Cho, the old Korea.
Yeah.
Now for conferences. Why that? You see, there has to be a leader who will lead you. So I chose to follow those who have. These people, when you talk of, they have it. They are saying that life is simple. But I can see that this life is not simple to people like that. So let me start with them. So I started the conferences 2002, going to leadership schools, Bible schools. I can combine 4 schools in one semester.
Wow.
Learning computer and all these things. So time came and I have to move to Lagos, Nigeria. So I just went to Nigeria to study aviation, airline calculations, geography, and you can ask them. I was the best student then time. Yeah, I can quote from Honolulu to to Fiji Naji. Every country in this world, every location of every country, Chihuahua, Bombo Diala, so to everywhere. I have to quote them on the Ghana and the word map for them. That was what they were teaching us, and I was very, very good in that with calculation. See, I'm not very good with grammar, because grammar, they can tell you that today this is left hand, tomorrow they will change it, and I don't like changing. No. If it is 10 plus 10, that is 20.
It remains the same. You ain't changing it.
Yes, so I don't know how to express myself with grammar. I don't know how to. I don't like that one. So when it comes to calculation, I have to be there, because that is the truth for me.
Okay.
So I just went there and did airline geography. I was just very good with that calculation. So from Lagos, and I came to Ghana, and I used one of my computer island 2002, 2003. I brought some hard drives, and I started to sell 1, 2 for people. And I know that, oh wow, if I get money, I have to go and buy this, one of the hard drive. So I used those people I met in school. One guy called Benson, Krufrum. So we were 2002, we just met in school. So from Lagos, when I came, I was just doing I was just going to teach for him in the church. And after the teaching, I just dropped some quotes and some things. And one woman said, this guy, today what we've done were 2 CDs. I pocketed them. I walked from Krufrum to Edum. So it was in World Cup season like this.
Okay.
And I bought this Ghana JC with my Kiresian and all those things. And somebody said, this is this type of JC we wanted. We gave one guy 3 CDs, but he was not willing to sell for us. So if we can get, say, Masa, let me help you. I removed the shirt to him, leaving my singlet. I thought I was doing good as I am doing. I gave it to you, say, oh, okay, then let's pay you 3 cedis. One guy said, oh, me, I want 10. So go and bring it. No money. That's how I'm going to teach people. No money. The 2 cedis is a gift. I bought it for my own. To start, I sold what I have. Take it. They gave me 3 cedis, so I bought a profit like 1 cedi, 80 pesos. But here is the case: no money. But they say they want 10 pieces. They don't know me. There is no philosophy that I can tell them for them to believe me. So there was one man selling watches. I just went to the man and introduced myself to him. Do you know Blessing or Sister Abna? Yeah, I am there. Their elder son.
Okay.
Oh, Hayford. Oh, long time. Master, pause with the introduction. I'm in for business. Before I can be lifted, I need a recommendation. So, due to that, Mankofu went now and chain. Now, Omunjiwuni, say, my maybe you are Omufa uncle. No more for music and money. So, you can receive when we recommend you. No wonder when, no matter the anointing of Jesus Christ, when he came, he did a recommendation from John the Baptist. No matter how anointed you are, you need a coach. Somebody who will guide you, who will recommend you. So that was the turning point. So they recommend, they sat down, gave me the 30 Ghana cedis, used 12 cedis to buy it. As if I was doing good, me, myself. There was nothing like to be a businessman. No. So I just brought it, and one guy said, oh, me too, I want 10. Okay, now I have 18 cedis. So, hold your money. I just went there to where I bought it. My mom is Sister Abraham. Oh, okay. So give me this. Take this half. I will be coming. One of them said, oh, Hayford, okay. So, to go in life, you don't need money. You need people. You need a name. Those people going to and fro for money, go and ask those people who went for loan and the money are not there. Didn't they start with money? So, the starting point is not money. When you reach a point and it needs money, that is where you get the links. But to start and we are moving up and down with money, it won't end as well. So we have to start with people. Start living good life. Stop the fighting. Some people have to recommend you first. So I went to this Kumasi market and they gave me the goods, made a deposit, went and gave deals to them, and I came and paid. Say, you, this shirt, nobody is buying because Ghana jersey is yellow and white. But then time they have red, they have blue, they have yellow, they have ash. Nobody's buying them. So when some guys come and buy the white and yellow, finish. I say, no, I can sell this for you. I can sell it. Give it to me. Not me saying, not even me telling them to give it. They say, no, master, if you can sell this, take and go. Take, go. You see, we are from the street, so tell them not to mind my English. Yeah, I'm a street boy.
We get the message all right.
So, they gave me what they can sell, what they cannot. And I have to believe somebody from upstairs who takes things of not good, things cast out, things on debris, or fadia enye. Then I have to move my life around things people don't like to get it. Nobody like to give to you and you will be angry. You'll be hungry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nobody like it for you. So I have to move with things people don't like to get it. Because me myself, I came out, say I'm a human being like this. Things my mom didn't like. Every month to be in pains. we used to some part things she didn't like, things my father even don't like, things Obia would dear Drew don't like, made me. So I'm a product of things we don't like. Things. Oh no, I can't
You are a product of unwanted things.
I'm a product of things we don't like.
Amazing.
So, things we don't like, things we don't give attention to, brings money. Why are all these youth live in Africa? Everybody want to live. Till we come back to things we don't like, to make it things we like. So when I get there, they give me the colors they don't like. So when I came, I have to sell one to cover those you don't like, and share, give freely to some people to wear. Oh, Charlie, where did you get this? Oh, go to this guy. Oh, within that week, I've turned to a businessman. Like this, I've got 4.8. That was then that below 500 Ghana cedi with 2 Ghana cedi. So I just went there and I asked her, Master, we are coming to play with Brazil. I can't go into business again. By all means. So there is nothing to invest. So you have to know the future to know where to invest. And they say, oh, okay, no problem, just hold it. Till now, we call a lady Mary, is in Kumasi. Till now, I owe her like a 7 cedi. I said, no, I will not pay you. It has to be evidence that you gave me goods to go and sell. So let that money be there. So I saw one guy called Abedi. Abedi made me. Abedi, I come for goods. Why do you people bring this goods? Say, from Togo. Can you take me there? I said, oh, no problem. So Abedi took me to Togo with that 500 Ghana cedi.
So now from Kumasi, where do Togo?
You go Togo. That's me. I share Ghana area. You're free.
Okay.
And I have to continue that way. So when I went to Togo, there was no JC again. Okay. The JC buy you have to know time and season. Okay. Until you buy and I have to go in for a shirt. Then the beginner baby, I'm a town and no shop. So I have to stand there, clap my hand, cherry, all those kind of things. I started doing like what they are doing. But the differences was I have to give to somebody for me to have. And now they know they have to come to get. So the philosophy, if you mix foundations, if you do not understand foundations, you end up frustrated. So you have to know the base, how things start. If not, there's nothing you can do. If you mix the base, God himself has a base, has a plan. You want to use your mind to cut across it. It can't work. So we have a base, something you must look on to do whatever that you are doing.
Okay. All right. So I remember the first time someone came to my inbox and catch me say, Akusi anam kasa we are so phone. I say, you will be a friend of Billionaires Academy. They are a cult. And wakako Billionaires Academy. Because we a cult and I a cult. So tell us, what is it about ABI and Americano? This might be the first time someone is coming across Billionaires Academy. Yes, say academy is a school for what? A day in church, not into detail, but at least something that will give us a fair idea of what that page is all about.
Okay, we have pub watering of Teshinungwazongo behind the public toilet. And we have one pub watering in Belgium. They can wear a JC written Billionaires Academy, but their addresses will differentiate them. Somebody may think that Billionaire Academy, Billionaire Club. You see, the problem is when we were young, we used to watch Nigerian movies, Billionaire Club, and we saw what they were doing. So the idea to be a billionaire has been given to Satan and his people. But here is a case. I've seen that God is not poor. Jesus himself, people know that he was poor. It's not like that. When he comes to people, or see me munko kurumu munko adefo ne ho na munko pe wo mun chentena. Look, 16 now, you have to be friends with even the mammons and those who have. And even when Jesus was going to somewhere, he chartered the ship, the whole ship. When he came to the fisherman place, uncle be call your ship to speak. So when I come here, like I have to get somebody who is for Last Supper. I have to move with the great people. So the Last Supper before Jesus Christ went, they said, he asked them, rather him funny be the Last Supper. He said, no, before you take the Last Supper, go to the city. You see somebody carrying water. Follow that person to the house, that person will enter. Ask the person there, say, the empty room, we need it. So before even God will come to you, you have to have empty things. Empty room.
So that he can come and occupy.
Empty cars. Empty phone. We have to have a spare phone there that you are not using. You have to have for God to visit you. So God is a billionaire of himself. So the idea of a billionaire, people hear billionaire, and they are scared. With ours, it's not like that. We teach you how to be a billionaire. So if you somebody is using a billionaire to do something, maybe it might be them. But with Nomorewalls and his people, we just want to prove a point to people that everybody can be a billionaire, but not the way people used to dupe everybody. But we have to give out to get. That's the concept of the academy.
Okay. So you are in the country. You must say you draw up a whole lot of program lineup. At the amount. Ukakoma ncheche no efadien ubetimi etiti bi nkakra e de amaye.
Okay, I hold a vision of a sound secure future for all, and this we have to come to the youth. So I'm just visiting the youth to give them some to show them how they can get universities outside, how they can travel without a helper, how they are going to remove the idea of me of Febu or Europe and I make Kasama Europe for the me of Febu Europe, he didn't bring me invite, me of Febu, he promised me no a ratification of I know somebody, I'm going to cancel it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that they themselves can do things of themselves. So I'm going to teach them how to get visa on their own. We don't pay for visas. Just pay your visa fee. Do this. The same connection man is going to do. I'm teaching you
for free.
Not even for reward. Isaiah 45:30.
Because on our page there have been countless stories of
No, don't sell anything. How much do I need to travel? Maybe you are going to school, that is why you are paying the school fees. Maybe you are going to Europe. They themselves say, do not pay a flight ticket. Do not pay for a hotel. Just book them. Act like you've paid and come. So I'm going to teach them how to get visa on their own. I'm going to teach them some ways that loans cannot help them. I'm going to teach them how to start with nothing. Starting with nothing. How they can do that. I'm going to teach them how to use skill, give them skills, use what they have to get what they don't have.
Okay.
And lastly, we'll touch on how to use a bush money to feed a book. I will teach all these youth so that they also will get something in the near future. They might not be criticizing the government or just...
Okay. For Billionaires Academy, you are teaching people how to be independent. Say, forget because
they can't do. They don't have the right to do. They cannot. So they should stop blaming them.
Hayford, Mami Misa, Obi say, political ambitions and if you say if you decide to go for any political officer, you move be there, you go promoting ready. Looking at how we take the plight of the youth to heart, looking at how you have this passion to see say obia ebedi. Do you perhaps think, say, when you take or assume a political office, and along this route, do you have any political ambitions? Politicians have failed the youth of Africa, and I say the Ghana, the person is on the ground, so Obe saw youth no asking, and now almost sana or more pija.
What a very good question. I went to Germany 2011 and I just said, this road and everything is in order, and where I'm coming from is not like that. So I did a first video like what our brother Chene is doing.
Yeah.
So when I hit this, then if, say, when I grow up, this should be like that. So one of my students my mates just broadcasted it, and they said there is one guy who said he's coming to overthrow minority leader Denta. And they said, no more, you can do it. And Odike called me and said, you can do this thing. Try your hand. So Odike brought me to the limelight. Said, no more, you can do it. And through his encouragement, and I just came as a parliamentary candidate for Swami. And from there, I just gave many ideas to them, and many implementation came. So, for me, as of now, to be a leader or to lead any political party or have that idea, I don't know now. No.
Okay.
But if they are saying, say no more, like you see how I organize programs. I don't go and say I've gotten this place, come and let me teach you. No.
Okay.
If you need me, call me, and I'll see my time, that if I have time, I'm coming. So I can do nothing of myself.
Okay.
But if they say no more, come and teach me. If a church say no more, come and teach us. That is how I will come. Okay. But for me, no more was now to call. No, I don't do that. To call people that this is me, come and vote for me. No, I don't beg. But if they come and beg me, or if they tell me to do something, I will do for them.
Okay.
But for me, I'm in a prison now. A recommendation has to go to fellow, for fellow to misunderstand certain things, for them to call me, and I can interpret things for them. And if they say I should help in bringing the vision up, I can be a Joseph who is in my prison to help them. But for as prison that I am, to come out say no, it won't happen.
Okay, so for now, of your own volition, you are not going to come out and say you have any political
the same thing
ambition.
To the programs we are doing. I didn't come out that I want to come. Simple like that.
And if the youth are ready to have you, they should lobby for you and almost invite you to say
Hayford.
Peace of mind.
Not even peace of mind. That is not my calling.
Oh, okay.
You can ask Swami people. When I started campaigning, no more come to houses. No. Come to house to do what? This is part of. No. At that time, I was beautiful. So when I shoot a picture, they wanted to see how beauty the guy was. Then, not this time. So, with me, I don't have power to call.
Okay.
But if you call me, I'll come.
All right.
Yeah.
Billionaires Academy. Okay, into my inchre sebe ubia ebetimi edi na onye your friends are independent. So bet na say no ordinary ebeto asemesi A or B so. So let me ask, overall, yeshe baby a ye mind eko. do you think, said there is hope?
There is hope
for the future, for the youth of this country. Looking at our track record, the be a nema ko edgy akwakugu sisia. Your thoughts?
There is hope, my dear. It has happened before, not this day.
Okay.
And there is nothing new on this earth. It's only new song we used to sing to God. As Psalm 33 verse 3, the same thing Psalm 96 verse 1 says, sing a new song unto the Lord. There is nothing new on this earth. Okay. Only a new song we have to sing. All these things has happened before. Yes, and there are always implementations you have to put down for things to work. Not just, there is hope, my dear. There is hope. There is hope.
All right, into year rounding up your conversation, I know, say, your followers, your loved ones, the Billionaires Academy, all over, everyone is rapt attention. Ubia sharing. But bibia tofa edimaye. Lessons ben awetsuya wo abraboma wo full say yen so uche uni yen cha ebe boyen ena afei sani awoka no say there is hope. Obi wo no ma wo hwe wa no pay enyema munye. Like Otaria now why they have absolutely nothing to hold on to. Assemben and I'll be catcher Sani Pakrona or full say, what try enye yi can be betraying, shaying crying, nafi your famous quotes no. Yensia de kakrebi and sana ya rounding up the conversation. Yeah, sorry.
You see, spirituality is not against reasoning
at all.
We've let some people put in our mind that gimmicks. I see God today depositing money into your account. You say, Amen. I see God giving you the opportunity to travel. Amen. I see God giving you, you give a son. All these things. Amen. Okay, to give a son, what must you do? There is something to do for something to happen.
Yeah.
Life is like a truck driver going and somebody will say, oh, driver, you're tired. Yay, thank you, thank you, thank you. There is a fault to the tire. You go forward, another person selling you goods. Oh, driver, you're tired. Oh, thank you, thank you. Cocoa seller, driver, you're tired. The driver will be frustrated. Now he doesn't need to hear. He wants solution. So the driver will stand somewhere and ask, where do we have organizer? The organizer will not talk, he will do.
Okay.
Yeah, so enough of the prophecies. We need practical approach to everything that we are doing. And if people do not understand foundation, that is where the frustration comes. So we have to go to the map again. We have to go to the workout because we came and met a whole plan that they were doing. The whole world is like a plan that we have first floor, second floor, third floor. We are on the 22nd floor. 22nd floor.
Okay,
so if you want to know how you will build your pillars, you have to descend down to 2021, how they throw the building itself for you to know. Just say, oh, then for me to build the top, kitchen must come here, toilet and bath must come here because under below, it is sanity. I have to go down to know what is there, to bring it up, to know what I should do. So in the conversation of Jesus, like teach us how to pray, Jesus opened up and said, okay, the Lord's Prayer, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name as it is in heaven. So I'm emphasizing on as it is in heaven. As it is. So I will teach them as it is. We have to know how it is to know how we can do things.
Okay. We
just can't stand up and say we have to. So as it is underground, you're from the same thing, embrace na you listen. So baby Abrabona could do piano. There is a policeman to direct the traffic for the traffic to flow.
Baby Abrabona could do piano. There is a policeman
to come and direct the traffic for the traffic to flow. And yes, it be a traffic. Name the one coming from Nima want to come. The one coming from Akufu, Nana Akufo Epeseba, the free Epeseba, and Yemi Abechina. So ye be timia kwa, just be cool mochi. Maybe far, no way yanti as yejina, na the traffic flow, na fedi BBI flow. So there is hope. To be catchable as we have to get back a little to some philosophies. We give them some philosophies. Now, MPP, NDC is good, but what are we doing for Ghana as a whole? The next the next 20 years are when you're 60, no? That is where I'm talking from. When you're 50, see, when I make free, people think that they have now. They've not seen anything. We are talking of a rest when you reach that point. And he said, "Ne, maybe catch you say, LPPO, NDCO, my come home near your be say, who did 60 years, a hospital beyond you free." Now we NDC MPP say, no, it's not needed. It's not needed. No. It will make sense when you reach 60 years. Yeah.
It will all make sense one day.
It will make sense one day. So we have to have a policy. A bit what do 60? You might not go back to politics, but what you said, now more 20s, no. Say we do 60 years biana every hospital bia any free. We do 60 years biana or see nya home care nya free mom say betenem na yan shaw nkora no mon shaw ni ahyehyɛ saa mra we ato enti wa wo nursing school bia hu say me ko say we 60 years bio enti wo hwɛ mu a we are losing all our youth to those people now more outside. No say ye penes ni nurse fo nyina ko hwɛ wo mo mmerewa enu wo mo and Kokorama woman, nay yen and Kishi with my semrama yen the Akamuhan, Yentian Semrana, na Achemota Forest to Duenya Forest to Kumasi Forest to Nedawa, Yufi, Yakasi my command, ye bay, na ye giant ye walk we see to buy for. We have to set things in place. Your team, you know, there is hope. Say, okay, Jedumwa. We hear the car a jawasro. Now a man be very jumping.
No, I jumping.
So there is hope. I have hope. I have the jumper. I am in to re-jump a lot of people for them to start again.
Okay. Like I said before, I maybe I'll say your words of wisdom, proverbs, no me pacho. Or so above will be na be hugu asuma na say, yeah, time as on there, but me now just what can one sakoshi am I because sometimes me kind be I'm like, but and it makes sense too. In pacho, where do you get these proverbs from?
Sabiana Sanka, actually, maybe so and Kabu say, it's one of the gift people are saying I have.
Okay.
I just watch the things and I get insight from it. No wonder Solomon made a proverb from ant to lion. So it's what you see.
Okay.
The thing will speak to you. You call Adam to name all the animals. Yeah, many JBR, but Abuan Adam, I know just me from Adrio, and Adam, the name Adam gave, and one. Yeah, so it's I might know, but I don't know if it's a gift. Yeah,
okay.
I just see and I write, and people say, "Do I write it?" Or yeah, I just sit down.
Now, do you have plans of coming up with a book, Anna BB? Because you're writing, I commented that say you need to get all these things in your book.
I don't have power on my own as I'm now.
Okay.
I am just a public Wi-Fi. You tell me to do I do. If they said I should write one book a day,
you can.
Oh, you see, I'm just obeying what you people say.
Okay.
I don't want to put stress on people.
Okay.
I told them to go to YouTube. I'm coming to speak. They say no. So whatever I bring forth, they don't like. But let them tell me what they like. If they say they want 600 pages book, give me computer right now, I will type everything from. Just give me a topic.
Okay.
To write for you.
All right. Hayford, thank you so much for coming. Lots of messages I'm receiving here. I'm sorry if it is so. And so I am ready and I Ejuma. Thank you so much for passing through. We are truly grateful. So that was a very heartfelt discussion with Hayford Osei Bempa, a man we all know as Hayford Nomorewalls. He is the CEO of Billionaires Academy, and I had a very exclusive interview with him. This is someone who came, I would say, a grass to grace kind of story. He has been on the streets, or still a street boy. He hasn't forgotten where God picked him up from and to where God has placed him today, touching the lives of millions and thousands of people all over, from social media and even in person as well. That is the man we had our conversation with. To all the students of the Billionaires Academy, thank you so much for your support. This is where we end the lifestyle segment on the HB Pulse. My name is Victoria Beku. So you can also call me Akosia Chicago. Don't forget that the show is not yet done. We have social media trends coming up where we'll let you know everything that is happening on all our social media spaces, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Ifo and Akosia Sewa will join me and will let you know what is trending on all our social media spaces. Let me remind you that this program is proudly sponsored by Edu Motors. For everything that has got to do with your cars, they are your best plug, be it rentals, work and pay, your documentation. If you even have a jalopy, yesterday I was telling the fool that majority of people have parked their cars because of petrol issues and they are taking trotro all over. You want to exchange your old car for a new one, they are your very best plug. Edu Motors is the way to go. So please call them on 0266 1 minute. Okay, so call them on 0266 633017 and 0594753939. Edu Motors is your best plug. It's the pulse of the people, the pulse of the city, the HB Pulse on Home Base TV. I'm supposed to give some shout outs, but I'm afraid me boy ebinum dina me jai ebinum so asem ebe to me. So Nanama, Captain Benny, Eddie Brian, and all of you, so far as you are a member of the Billionaires Academy, me Akusia, me say I love you plenty. God bless you. And to the CEO of Billionaires Academy, before we go, our CEO has a shout out. So will be shout out. So I'm on Nasia Efepa. It was a bonity and Sunday. Sorry.
Okay. Said you can see you go boy. So let's greet each and everyone.
Okay.
Or Billionaires Academy. I want to express my just I like them, I love them. Sometimes they should bear with me, and it takes discipline to be distinguished. So they should just obey rules. They might not be rude, to get rude and control. Now we have more for them. So okay. I greet each and everyone. All
right. Okay, so this is where we bring the lifestyle segment to a close. We're going for a quick break. When we come back, social media trends is up next. Stay with us.